Well, my guests are part of Clemson's Food Safety and Nutrition team, and I'm going to start off welcoming Christine Patrick. And tell us where you are and what your responsibilities are, please.
I work in Allendale, Bamberg, Barnwell, Hampton, and Orangeburg counties, and I teach food safety and nutrition, and I also do the EFNEP program in Barnwell County.
And our agronomy agents, if they just had Orangeburg County, that would be considered enough. You have a mighty big territory. My hat's off to you for doing all that. And tell me who you brought with you tonight.
I brought Marlyne Walker along with me.
And Marlyne, tell me what your responsibilities are as part of this food safety and nutrition team, please.
One of my primary duties is to provide training for our nutrition educator assistant. We call them short NEAs. And they actually go out into the counties and provide nutrition education.
And there's a federal program that is very important in reaching a lot of people in South Carolina. So let's talk a little bit about that, if you would, please.
Yes, EFNEP is an acronym. It stands for Expanded Food Nutrition Education Program.
Yes.
And Clemson University provides the program throughout the state.
So we've been chosen by the federal government to reach the clients in South Carolina. And who is it targeted towards?
It's limited resource families, children, youth, and their caretakers.
And what sort of things are you trying to help them do that will make their lives better?
We're trying to help them to make healthy choices by developing healthy lifestyle skills. So most of our lessons are very interactive, hands-on, learner-centered focus, as well as
a learner-centered focus. So that means that you actually go to where they are. Instead of having them come to you, you find them and go to where they are.
That's correct.
Okay. So schools, community centers, daycares?
Yes, very much so.
All right.
Summer camps, summer feeding sites, housing project, apartments.
And also, you said that not only are you trying to help people make choices in what they put inside them, but how they use their bodies.
That's correct.
Because that's a good, big part of it. Being physically active is such a large part of staying healthy, besides making healthy food choices. But I don't know what you're doing here tonight, because you're going to make some talk about blubber burgers. That doesn't sound healthy to me. But so let's talk about that blubber burger.
Okay, we're going
to bring it over here and let you,
sure.
And then we'll push it back out of the way.
We're going to make the blubber burger, and actually it has 6 teaspoons of fat.
Woo.
Each one of these represents a teaspoon of fat. And we're going to make this burger. Okay.
That's just about the most frightening thing I've ever heard of. And actually, this is something that I've enjoyed many times in my life, because this represents a
Big Mac.
That's which is something we've all eaten on many occasions, but that's a lot of fat.
Yes,
you said it's 29 grams, and how much fat is an ideal amount to have in a diet about?
Okay, on a calorie level of 2,000 calories a day, you will need at least 30% fat, which is about 65 grams of fat.
Well, so with this one, I'm halfway. I can't have anything else much to eat during
Not
the day
much.
except carrots and
That's
lettuce.
right, because it has 29 grams.
And the other thing I can do is because if I'm going to have a hamburger, I'm going to have some French fries.
That's right.
But is it okay if I have some French fries if I make a better choice?
Yes, you might want to choose the small size fries, which is about 220 calories and 2 teaspoons of fat, which is 11 grams of fat.
Because if I say, oh, sure, I'll just pay an extra, because it's so cheap, they make it so easy for you, and I pay that extra 35 cents. Look what I've gotten myself into.
That's right. You've gotten yourself into 5 teaspoons of fat, which is about 27 grams of fat for that large size of fries, and 540 calories.
And you know, my mother did teach me to be in the Clean Your Plate Club, so if I get that big one, I'm going to eat them. But I would have been perfectly satisfied with a hamburger and the smaller fries.
Yes, that's right.
Now, of course, I'm probably not going to have a glass of water because I'm out kind of having a fun day. But there are a lot of choices we can make, and if we have the education and know what's in some of them, we might make a better choice. You've got some signs that give us some ideas. So what's a go drink?
A go drink would be like water.
Yeah.
You can either drink bottled water, seltzer, or tap water.
Sure.
Tap water is a good choice.
It's
free.
perfectly good, isn't it?
Yes, it's perfectly good. It hydrates our body, especially during this hot weather.
And it also helps us feel full.
That's true.
Yeah.
Also, fat-free milk is a good choice. It provides a good source of calcium, And we all need calcium regardless of our age. So about 3 servings of milk a day is really recommended.
And protein, especially with young children who are growing muscles and brains. Aren't
Right,
they? Yeah.
very much so.
So the low-fat milk is a good choice.
That's
and it doesn't have to be skim milk. You could have 1% milk if you wanted to.
That's
couldn't you?
correct. And they also make a 0.5% too.
Do they really?
Yes.
Okay. Which gives you a little reduction, but still doesn't taste quite so watery.
Right.
Okay. Well, how about the next category?
The next category is a slow drink, like flavored milk, like chocolate or strawberry milk.
Yeah.
It
Which I
does
do
have
like.
right. So it does have some nutrients, but it also has added calories.
Oh.
So I have a display amount of sugar that is in chocolate milk, which
Really?
is 65.
That one tiny bottle had that much sugar in it?
Yes, 65
That's
grams.
shocking.
Yes.
Whoa.
6 teaspoons of sugar.
Golly, because that's not a very big bottle.
No, it's not.
And how about juice? You know, you always think juice for children is just such a healthy choice.
Right. Juice for anyone we would consider it a slow drink. Because you have some nutrients, but it's very easy to consume a lot
Yeah, it is.
to drink. It's hard to tell when you're full. But eating if you have apple juice or drinking or eating an apple, you have that fiber and that helps you to
sure.
feel full.
And it takes longer, so you're going to feel
Yes.
full. And again, the fiber is an important part of our diet.
That's correct.
Now, there's a glaring red sign, so I'm guessing this is where we get into the danger zone.
Yes, these are the stop drinks. The stop drinks are very high in calories. They have added sugar, but very little nutrients. So drinks like lemonade, the lemonade has 37 grams of sugar or 9 teaspoons of sugar. You have different types of punches, which has 18 grams of sugar, about 5 teaspoons. With your soda at 20-ounce bottle has 65 grams, about
65 grams.
Yes, so that's a lot. And so with your sugar, you're taking in more calories, so that may increase in weight gain. And also sugar may lead to tooth decay or other types of chronic disease.
Well, and we have an epidemic of diabetes in South Carolina, and it's just that you're just filling your body with sugar. And we're not here to say that you can't occasionally do that.
Right, that's correct.
But you've said that there are going to be some changes in labeling to kind of be more realistic, because I think that smaller aluminum can used to be considered 2 servings, but now I think, what have they?
Now it's just
who
one
is going to split that?
Yes, very unlikely that you would split it with someone.
Okay.
Most consumer probably would drink the whole bottle.
Sure
So
would
now
be.
the new labels will be more realistic, where you're drinking at least 1 serving is for an individual container.
Are they doing some things to try to help us be more aware of the number of calories too?
Yes, the serving size or the calorie level, the number is going to be much larger.
Aha.
Also, they've added sugar, so you would know how many grams of added sugar, and this is something that's new to the label, and you will get a percentage as well.
So a lot of people think that, you know, something's natural and occurred in it, that's okay. But this way we're going to see this one is completely filled with added sugars.
Right, that's correct.
But you've got something, we're going to end up on a positive note. We have a wonderful holiday coming up and an opportunity to use some of the fresh vegetables, fresh fruits that are coming into South Carolina, and have something beautiful as well. So what is this that you've got planned
This
for
is
us?
the breakfast parfait.
All
It's
right.
very easy to make. Young children can make it for breakfast. It's very easy. So what we have is vanilla yogurt, blueberries, watermelon, and strawberries.
It just looks beautiful. And how do you usually put it together?
We usually start out with the fruit. You add the blueberries.
And blueberries, I think, they have such a wonderful sweetness already.
That's right.
You don't have to do much to add to them. And
Correct.
They you know, when you chomp down on them, you get that wonderful release of that in
That's
those
right.
juices and things inside of them. Now you're going to use some vanilla yogurt for this
That's
one,
correct.
is that right?
That's
because
right.
you're not sweetening the fruit, so we're going to get a little bit of sweetness in this, because after all, we do enjoy sugar. It does appeal to us, doesn't it?
That's right.
Just a little
right.
bit, though. And what
And then
next
we're
you've got?
adding some strawberries. You can also add watermelon to it if you want to.
Okay.
Instead of the strawberries, you might want to just try a watermelon.
Or you could put a little of both.
That's right. You could put a little of both.
Okay.
And you can also add some granola or some Cheerios to it to get extra
some
fiber.
crunch. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. And so this way, we've got a wonderful tribute to our country, to the red, white, and blue. And I love what you did. This is so sweet. Look at that.
That's right.
Yes.
What a great way to wake up on the 4th of July or almost any day in summer. And we've got these wonderful certified South Carolina fruits and vegetables coming in right now. So we're helping our farmers and making healthier lifestyle choices at the same time.
That's right.
If we want to know more about the EFNEP program or the Food Safety and Nutrition team, is there a place we can go to get information on what y'all provide?
Yes, you can go to the Clemson University website, Food and Safety Nutrition
All right.
Team, and you can locate us in our various counties.
How about if I've got questions during the day, is there anybody I can call up?
Yes, you can call the Home and Garden Information Center.
Well, we sure talk about them a lot, and they not only have horticulturists, they have a member of your team.
That's correct.
Okay. Well, ladies, I want to thank y'all for giving us a great idea about how to celebrate on the 4th, and if we're traveling, how to make better choices when we stop and have some fast food. We don't have to blow our diet.
That's
That's
right.
correct.
Thank y'all for helping South Carolinians make better choices and help our state get to, and we don't want to be high in the number of overweight and diabetic people. We want that number to come down. We want to be way down the train, don't we?
That's
Yes.
right.
Thanks for what y'all are doing.